Oh, baby. It's E3. So excited. So much excitement. I had to do a pre-show just because I wanted to talk about that stuff. Let's see if I can hear myself. All right, there we go. I hear everything. Yeah, I didn't really even promote this on Twitter. I just wanted to do a quick hangout because I am so excited for E3 this year, for the Xbox stuff. I couldn't sleep last night. I was tossing and turning. Like it's literally for me like Christmas because there's nothing more than I like is about these games, man. These games, and I'm gonna get to see the future of Xbox and all the stuff that is going on. What's up, everybody in chat? What's up, Creepy Bunny? What's up, Mr. Zarpentine? What's up, Diego? What's up, Griffin Gaming? How's everybody doing there? What's up, Scorpion? Thanks for hanging out. It's gonna be a short one, maybe at the most. What's up, Maddie? Thanks for dropping by. It's probably going to be maybe 30 minutes at the most. I just wanted to talk about my excitement for it. I'm not really going to talk about any leaks because, well, there's really no point to talking about them because we're going to find out everything we possibly can know about the system in less than 2 hours, so an hour and 45 minutes. So I know there's the leaks about Jeff Keighley and $4.99, stuff like that. Obviously, I'll talk about that after the show. But I just wanted, I'm so excited just to see all the games. What Xbox is showing tonight, what Bethesda's showing later tonight, Sony stuff. It's just a really great time, whether you're an Xbox fan, PlayStation fan, Nintendo fan, to just have as many games as possible. What is up? What's up, Chad? How's everybody doing? And all my buddies are at E3 right now. Like literally the guys I hang out with on a daily basis, they're there for the first time. My buddy DOA, my buddy Magic, my buddy Gopher, my buddy V. Of course, my TXR crew is there. Southbound, Tim Dog, Inferno, Downer, Doc. They're all there at E3. Like all my close personal friends and all my TXR buddies. Everybody's there. You know, and it kind of sucks, honestly, being here by myself. But at least I have you guys to keep me company. So that's good. I really wish I could have been there, though. I really do. Really wish I could. Hey, what's going on, Red Hood? What's up, Merc? How's everybody doing? But man, what a day! What a day! I love E3, man. I love E3. Yeah, I am from Chicago. Well, I'm from a southern suburb of Chicago. I don't live in Chicago. But, you know, when people ask, like, hey, where are you from? It's like, you got to say Chicago because nobody's going to know if you say you're from Orland Park or Oak Forest. So you got to say Chicago. But yeah, I am... Hopefully the Google Hangouts works well today. We had that problem yesterday for the EA press conference. I changed mics. I'm using the Blue Yeti that I bought to record videos with. So hopefully it was a mic issue. I'll be getting a new PC hopefully soon. Hey, what's up, Sajabot? Yeah, I decided to do a pre-E3 stream. It's not going to be long. Just want to talk about some of my excitement for the show. You know, we got the price drop on the Xbox One S yesterday. We got it's at $250 now for some of the bundles, not all of them. But of course, everybody wants to know about the price of the system. Is it going to be $500? Is it going to be $400 for Scorpio? You know, Jeff Keighley put out that tweet earlier, but like I said, we have an hour and we own less than 2 hours. We'll probably find out. What's up? Who's next? What's up, Jeremy? We'll probably find out exactly what the price is. But I'm excited, as Jason just said in chance, Anthem. I'm really excited to see Anthem at the show. I love BioWare. So to see more gameplay of a game that is probably coming out next year, that's what I want to see. I want to see the games. That Scorpio is important, and I will be getting it, probably regardless of price. Of course, I say that. But if it's $600, obviously I won't get it. But I'm pretty like my plan was if it was $400, I would buy it outright. If it was $500, I probably would trade in my Xbox One S to get the price down some. But either way, what I'm really excited for, yeah, Scorpio is a piece of hardware. I do have a 4K TV, so the games will look great. But I am really looking forward to seeing what the games are going to be shown. Hopefully they show stuff from next year. I did that top 10 video about the games I wanted to see, and you guys know what my number one was. It's Ori and the Blind Forest. So if we see Ori 2, which I'm pretty positive we will see, I am going to be freaking through the moon, and I don't really even care what the price of the system is at that point, because Ori and the Blind Forest is my favorite game this gen. So to see that, if that's really there, and to see how they can possibly improve upon my favorite game of the gen, I'd be excited for it. It's funny. You could care less about the games. You want the new platform. Yeah, I understand people are excited for the platform itself. But I always saw the platform as a vehicle to play my games. So I'm excited for the games they're going to show. I'm excited to see what Sea of Thieves is going to offer. Like, people have played the alpha. I've played the alpha. But I'm sure they're going to show a side of Sea of Thieves that we haven't seen yet. I want to see State of Decay 2. I want to see the gameplay, how they've improved on the first one, how the 4-player co-op stuff is going to be. Because all my friends that have played State of Decay says it's really good. And I've heard great things from people who have played State of Decay 2. So I'm interested in seeing that. I didn't play the first one, so Microsoft's going to have to sell me on State of Decay 2. What else they're going to show? Obviously, Forza Motorsport 7. I don't care about motorsport. I never have. I'm more of a Horizon dude, That's what I like. I like Horizon. But hey, people love Forza. So I mean, what are you gonna do? Like they like motorsport. You can't fault them for that. But I'm not really excited about it. What else do we have going to be at E3 this year? I don't think Splinter Cell's going to be there. In my prediction vids, I thought Splinter Cell might be there, and I said Assassin's Creed. I think Ubisoft's only going to show one game tonight at Microsoft's conference, and I'm 100% positive it's Assassin's Creed. And I was a big Assassin's Creed fan up until Unity, and then I played Unity, and it was a pretty bad game. In Central Time, it's 4 p.m. Yeah, we got about an hour and a half before showtime. Yeah, so I'll probably, I don't know, I got some food here to eat. I got my Reese's Pieces, which is I usually eat when I go to like shows and stuff, when I watch something long. I have my food and my drink. But was I talking about damn, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. I was thinking of a game that Assassin's Creed. So I'm hearing good things about this one. Apparently they modeled it more after Witcher. At least that was like kind of the developmental thing. So I love Witcher, and I want to see what Assassin's Creed is doing. That's going to be interesting. I think Splinter Cell will be at Ubisoft's conference, which I will be super excited for. What else could Microsoft show? You see, that's the thing. Like, the not knowing is really interesting for me, because some of the games. Like, you obviously know, like, State of Decay is going to be there, and Forza, and Crackdown, and Crackdown, that's another game I'm super excited for. But like, it's the unknown. It's the games in 2018. It's the games possibly for 2019. It's third-party games that aren't announced yet. That has me super excited. And yes, I am excited for Scorpio, despite the price, whatever the price will be. And I will have a in-depth discussion with you guys after the show sometime. Not like maybe right after, or maybe like an hour or so after. I'm not sure yet, because I'm going to watch the show. I'm going to take down notes. I'm going to, include my thoughts in them, and then we'll go live talking about Scorpio. I mean, it's been a year-long thing, man. A year-long thing. What if they include Elite Controller in Scorpio? That's the reason it's 500? Nah, I don't think they'll. I think there'll be a new Elite Controller, but I don't think they'll include it with the system. They want to keep the cost as low as they can. So if you include an Elite Controller, it probably will raise the cost more. There might be like a super bundle with an Elite Controller, but I think the base bundle, whatever the price is, will be the lowest one. We'll have like a regular. I expect the new controller, like a revision like they did last year, but I don't expect it to be the Elite, because those are quite expensive. Did I play Last of Us today? I did not. I have been extremely busy the last few days, and I haven't gotten to finish Last of Us yet. So hopefully I can have that done sometime this week. I've actually been way more busy than I thought since I've gotten off of school, So I haven't really been playing much of anything. I haven't played anything on Xbox, and I haven't played anything on PlayStation. Hopefully, with all my friends gone and stuff, I can probably knock out Last of Us, and then probably go right into Uncharted and things like that, because I'm really still looking forward to playing that. I've just been incredibly busy with some stuff around here. But I think I said like a week ago I wasn't feeling the hype for the conference, but now that the conference is here, I am excited for it. And you know what? Like even if well, no, I mean, I was gonna say like now that I'm a multi-console owner, it's weird. It's like a weird feeling. It's like a weird change. Um, because like now I know that if Sony has an exclusive game, it doesn't really matter because I'll just play it on PlayStation. So I think that's better for me. So I'm not like, oh well, it's not coming to Xbox, so screw that game or whatever. It's not important. It's like now it's just like I'll just play it on PlayStation. No worries. It's a weird feeling that I haven't felt in a long time. I used to do that stuff back in the PS2 era, but I kind of got addicted to Halo, and then I got addicted to achievements, and then I had so many games to play on my Xbox, I didn't really worry what was on PlayStation. But games, man. This is why I love the video game industry. Not necessarily because of the systems that they put out, but because of the games that we are going to be playing. That is what I'm looking forward to the most. Yeah, I want to see what the system looks like. Yeah, I want to see what the system is called. Yeah, I want to see all the specs in it and how it's going to look really good in 4K and things like that. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is the games that play on the system. So I'm excited to see all these new games. Traitor. I know some people don't joke around when they say that stuff. Some people are very, very deadly serious when they say the traitor stuff. Like you can go in my Twitter mentions and you'll see it. Even some of the DMs I've gotten recently. But whatever. It is what it is. But what about you guys? How hyped are you? Regardless of price, take the price out of the equation. Take Jeff Keighley's tweet out of, just assume that the price isn't even tweeted about. How excited are you guys for this conference? I mean, I've had people tweet me all day being like, what do you think of 500? What do you think of 500? I'm like, chill, man. We're like 2 hours from the show. Like, there's no reason to even like discuss this, really. I mean, we only have to wait an hour and a half until we get like the final price. I mean, after the show, I'll take everything in context. I'll look at the games, I'll look at what they're offering for the price, and then I'll make my decision. Like I said, 400, 500, I'm getting it. 600, they'd have to wow me completely, and at that price point, I probably wouldn't. But I am a hardcore gamer, so like I'm excited for it. I do have a huge backlog that could take advantage of Scorpio. I do have a 4K TV, so that's all set up, and I know everybody's here is hyped. Hey, what's up, Cool Fusion? What's up, Silverburst? What's up, NSZF? Thanks for joining. 319 for just something I decided to do off the cuff. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll be hanging out later tonight because this is the one I've been looking forward to the most. It starts in an hour and a half. And NS. So hey, what's up, Banished Atriox? I know some of it is leaked, so stay off the internet if you don't want to get spoiled on what's to come. Because who really wants to get spoiled? I got spoiled last year, and I kind of regretted it because I went to the show last year. Yeah, Traymon, the show will be streamed 4K on Mixer. They actually, I think I heard they have a huge 4K screen at the show. Hey, what's up, Fonz? How you doing, man? So people can see the games with 4K, and Mixer is obviously very much into Microsoft's strategy going forward. So if you want to watch Mixer and you want to see it in 4K and you have a 4K monitor or an Xbox One S, you can see that stuff. I'm not going to, even though I have a 4K, because my internet can be a little wonky and I don't really want to miss anything. So I'm going to watch it on my computer. I'm going to kind of watch it in 720p or 1080 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to have my internet stutter. I don't want to have the stream buffer. As much as I want to see the stuff in 4K, I can probably always watch a replay of it in 4K, which I always do. I always watch replays of the show. So for live, I'm going to watch it 1080p, and then I'll rewatch it in 4K later when the internet's not buffering and everybody's trying to watch the show. But yeah, 4K on Mixer, $3.99 a riot. Hey, what's up, the finest? So that's my plans. That's my plans, is to watch them there, take some notes. I mean, I'm excited that the fact they're going 10 minutes long. It's going to be 100 minutes. So their longest ever. I mean, that means they have a lot to show. And I listened to the Phil Spencer Major Nelson podcast that they put out the other day, and they want it to be all about games, as it should be. So I expect them to talk about the Scorpio at the beginning. I'm not sure when they're going to give the price. I think if it's 500, I think they'll give it in the beginning or sometime in the middle. And if it's a 400, maybe it's at the end. Who knows? And the only reason things are leaking, right now is because, and I've seen people post this on Twitter, man, Microsoft, you can't keep your leaks down. Here's what happens, okay? Is they rehearse these things. They rehearse them at Microsoft before they go, right? There are no leaks. And then they rehearse them at the conference center, right? With all the the lights and all that stuff. Thing is, security people, they watch that stuff and then they'll post them. That's how these things leak. It's because they're rehearsing it, which is unfortunate. So yeah, last year I was spoiled on the way to E3 because I spoiled myself. I went and I saw, so nothing was a surprise. 2014 was spoiled because that guy spoiled everything on NeoGAF. So I am staying spoiler free. Yeah, I know. From my sources or from my contacts, I know some of the games that will be there. But, I don't know what they're going to show. I don't know, the list of games that are going to be there. I know a handful of games that will be there, right? But I'm excited to see them because you haven't seen Assassin's Creed Origins. Nobody's seen a trailer for it. I mean, you've seen screenshots. But, hey, what's up, True Gamer? But nobody's seen it running, right? And I don't want to mention some Anthem. You guys know, I knew Anthem was going to be at the Xbox show a month ago. I was been saying that for a while, but I want to see the gameplay. I want to see what BioWare is doing. So there's a few other games I know are there, but I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to ruin the surprise for people. I'm just really excited. Really excited. Sim, you want to hear my last minute predictions for price, color, and name? Well, I mean, I've heard it's white. Then I've also heard it's black, so I'm getting two different people. I have different people telling me different things on that one, so I'm not really sure. I don't really care what the the price is. Oh, it's the gigs. What's up, Giggy? Miss you. So I'm not sure what the price is, or I'm not sure what the color is, and the price thing. It's well. $399, $499, $450. You got Keely saying one thing. My prediction on price, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything what I think it is. And the name, I think they're going to go with Xbox Scorpio, to be honest with you. I know there's I've had a lot of people tell me a lot of different things. I've heard Xbox One X. I've heard Xbox 10S. I've heard a whole bunch of different configurations, but something tells me it's just going to be Scorpio. It's just going to be Scorpio, and which is fine with that because people have been saying Scorpio since a year. They've been saying it forever. So it has that traction. I know some people don't like the name. Some people associate Scorpio with the fanboys and stuff, and they don't like the fanboys. They don't like the 4K thing. They don't like the purple M. Those people on Twitter that block everybody who's got a purple M. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's Scorpio's in the consciousness of gamers. So I think, and the thing is, any name they could come up with that wasn't Scorpio is probably a dumb name, to be honest with you, because look at Xbox One. It's a dumb name. They should have never have named that system Xbox One. It makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense from the angle they were going for, but it just doesn't make sense if you look at it separately, So who knows? Any of the names I've seen, I mean, Xbox Elite or Xbox One Elite is probably the best name they could have chosen. Xbox One Elite, but that's taken, or at least they've had a thing that's called the Elite. So that would have been a cool name. All the other names like Xbox One Alpha or Xbox One Prime or Xbox One Pro. I mean, Pro would have been cool, but Sony took it, so they can't use it. Xbox One Ultimate would have been interesting, but at the end of the day, they're probably just going to call it Scorpio. So I mean, there's that. But I'm excited to see the show. I'm excited to see all these games that they're going to be showing not only today but tomorrow and Monday. I love E3. Now, of course, we did start yesterday with that EA conference, and my God, can EA just get someone to build a good conference for them or what? Seriously. I mean, you had that section in the middle, and it was okay. Like when they showed Need for Speed Payback, they showed A Way Out, and they showed Anthem. I was like, all right, this is a really good conference so far. Like right there, you had a good conference, but all the rest of the stuff was terrible. I mean, I know I'm not the target demographic for Madden or FIFA or any of that stuff, but it fell so flat for me. I should be at E3, shouldn't I, Gigs? I know. I should be there, and you should be there too. Yeah, the YouTuber they brought out was the worst. Yeah, well, I heard his teleprompter died, and that was the first thing I thought of when he was starting to like flub his lines. Was like, oh, I bet you his teleprompter died. I bet you his teleprompter died. RG, Rand, what do you think the Sony will counter after hearing the news today? I don't think Sony cares, dude. I don't think Sony cares. They are so far in position in the driver's seat, like they are so far ahead that I mean, I'm sure they're looking at what Microsoft is doing, but I don't think they really. I think they're just going to keep on doing what they planned on doing. I mean, you always got to keep an eye on your competition, but I don't think Sony's feeling any heat from Microsoft. I mean, especially if what Jeff Keighley says the price is going to be, they're definitely not. Rand, will Minecraft be shown? Yes, Minecraft will be shown. You can rest assured that Minecraft will be at the show. And it will have I don't know how long it will be, but Minecraft will definitely be there. I mean, it's one of the biggest games in the world. They have some big news to share, so of course it'll be there. Now, they did say there's going to be no VR and stuff, so that's awesome. I mean, I don't want to watch VR. Not saying I'm not interested in VR. I just don't want to see it demoed on a stage because VR and stuff just doesn't demo well, and the price needs to come down for it to be interesting, right? And the price needs to be like $200 on VR. So I'm glad they're sticking away from that. So my hope for the show, like it starts off with the trailer for Scorpio. We see what the system is. They talk about it for a couple minutes, right? And then after that, it's just wall of games. Just games. Awesome first party games, new exclusives. I feel like we'll have at least one new IP, hopefully one. And they can't go 2 years in a row without one. And man, like I said, if Ori 2 is there, oh my God, I'm gonna like howl because like I love Ori. It's my favorite game. But yeah, like the future of Xbox here today, finally. 1 year of blue balls, you could say, because they announced Scorpio last year. Finally, we have a year where now we get to see what they promised last year. And it sounds like they built a beast. And hopefully they can explain why, if it like whatever the price is, they can sell it to you. They can, if it's 500, they can be like, here's why it's 500 and stuff like that. So I am so excited. I love video games, man. There's nothing more enjoyable to me than sitting down and playing a new game. Like, even if it's a bad game, right? And I've played plenty of bad games in my day. But even if it's a bad game, that first moment when you start that game up, it's always like, yes, okay, this is really cool. And then, of course, maybe you start playing and you're like, no, this isn't cool. No. But like when you get a game like Rhyme that I recently played, and you start it off and it's just amazing. And this is the reason I love video games. Or What Remains of Edith Finch, Like a lot of those ID at Xbox games are fantastic, which is why I do the Rand's Indie Spotlight. I want to highlight some really good indie games that don't get a lot of coverage. And of course, the AAA stuff is usually always good, but man, it's a great time to be a gamer. All these new stuff. And yeah, I am interested in the ID at Xbox stuff. Shout out to the Hidden Levels. They have a good YouTube channel. Check them out. They cover a lot of indie stuff as well. Love those guys. They're my boys. But I just want to see everything, man. Like I do. I want to see everything. I want to see what ID Xbox has shown. I want to see Cuphead. I want to see Below. I want to see all the games they're going to show. I want to see all the AAA games. I guess maybe I just want everything. I got everything from Microsoft, and I have everything from Sony. Screw Nintendo. I'm sorry, but like Nintendo, I don't care about. I don't care about Nintendo, and I know people like tell me like, "Hey, you should care about Nintendo," but I just don't care. Like that, I don't care. I look at Nintendo and I'm just like, I don't know, like, That doesn't do anything for me. Doesn't do anything for me. A mac and cheese pizza, though. I should have another one. You should bring me another one of those, Heron. You definitely should. Am I interested in seeing what Anthem is? Of course. I love BioWare. And I'm interested in seeing any new game for that matter. I'm a little disappointed in the shift towards like games as a service. And Anthem is going to be one of those. But I don't really spend any of my money on that stuff. I don't spend money on guns and Rainbow and things like that. So I'm like the games as a service things, like I just want the games, like the service stuff that comes. I always just get so disinterested in like For Honor, for example. When I started playing For Honor, like that game was really cool, but then like all the microtransactions on top of that kind of like made me like the game less. Not a big fans of games as a service, but I know a lot of people are. I sound like like Kevin Owens. Awesome. Kevin Owens is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, even look, like I said, I don't really want to speculate on the prices or any of the leaks. I just wanted to say like how excited I am to finally see Scorpio. What's up, Chris? To finally see Scorpio, to finally see the games that Microsoft has, built for the future. And that's basically why I want to do this. Hey, I want to share my excitement about video games with you guys. But man, Ori 2, if Ori 2 is there and it's real, how can they make that game better than the first one? That is a tough thing. You'll be in Gurney next weekend? Ooh. Is it Father's Day weekend? So I guess that means you're going to Six Flags, huh? Ooh, Six Flags. Sounds like fun. Hey, what's up, Damien? What's up, True Gamer? I don't know it's for. Look, I don't know what the price is. I don't know. Like, honestly, like, I'm waiting in the wings just to see, like, everybody else, So, the price, we'll discuss the price and how that affects Xbox in the future. But for right now, like, I just wanted to talk about the hype, man. I know you guys are hyping. Like, in chat right now, let me know what game you're most excited to see today. I want to see. You guys know what game I'm excited for. I'm excited for Ori and the Blind Forest. That is my if it's there, I will fucking be like, I will be like, this is fucking made. What is your favorite game? What is the one you're looking forward to? And we just got a tip from Matthew Bao. He says, screw Nintendo and their stupidity and not being able to produce consoles for consumers. A military move yesterday, crappy TV, set up for E3 today. Well, Thanks for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. I don't like Nintendo's either. So Spider-Man, State of Decay 2, State of Decay, Ori 2, Sunset Overdrive. I wish Sunset Overdrive 2 is there. A lot of people excited for a lot of different games. Crackdown 3, Assassin's Creed Origins, Devil May Cry 5. Devil May Cry 5 won't be there at E3 this year. Look for that sometime later in the year. Maybe TGS. Capcom is a Japanese company, possibly PSX, but definitely not E3. Hey, did you guys see Monster Hunter World got trademarked? Ooh, was Rand right about Monster Hunter? Yeah, Monster Hunter. Look, That was kind of a false prediction. I know Monster Hunter's not going to be on stage with Xbox. I threw it in there just to make an off-the-wall thing. Monster Hunter will be on stage with Sony. But here's the thing. Monster Hunter's coming to Xbox. So that excites you, then get excited because it will be there. Monster Hunter on Xbox, which is kind of exciting. Well, I've never played a Monster Hunter, so I don't know. But I know people do care about it. But yeah, so out of the... Like, I made a video about Crackdown 3. I am really interested. Santito, dude, trust me. Trust me. Monster Hunter is coming to Xbox, dude. Trust me on this one. I know. I mean, like, some things are guesses and some things are information. Monster Hunter's coming to Xbox, dude. Don't worry about it. It'll be there. It's not exclusive or anything, so don't worry. You can still play it on your PS4, but it's coming. Don't worry about it. Just have fun with games, dude. Play it on your PlayStation if you want. Play it on your Xbox or wherever you can, play it. Like, there's no need for the console warring. But yeah, Crackdown 3, another game I'm super excited to see, mainly because we don't know anything about the game. We don't know anything about Monster Hunter, or we don't know anything about Crackdown. I want to see what Crackdown has to offer. I want to see the multiplayer. I want to see the destruction of the buildings. I want to see all that stuff. Trust me, Rand, it's not coming to Xbox. It hasn't even come. I know, but here's the thing, San. Here's the thing. Trust me on this one, dude. Trust me. And that's all I'm going to say on Monster Hunter. So I'm really excited to see Crackdown. I want to see what the multiplayer is. I want to see, the co-op stuff. Incredible Jay, thanks for that, dude. I appreciate that I'm your guy. I appreciate, everybody's here watching it. I didn't know how many people would show up for this, but I mean, it is E3. We have 438 people watching, getting hyped. We are an hour and 10 minutes away from Scorpio and Crackdown 3 and Ori 2. So I'm excited, and I want to, like, the Crackdown stuff. Gigs? Excuse me, never trust Rand. You of also people should trust me. Come on now. I'm a trustworthy person. I am a very, very trustworthy person. You want to see Phil ride a mechanical scorpion on stage holding a trident? That would be pretty cool, but doubtful. Yeah, as RG ViperX says, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Why not? Hit that bell, too, so you're notified, because I will be doing a stream after the show sometime. Not sure on the time yet, but we will be doing one, and we will be talking about all that stuff. And if you want my answers on the price, I will have an answer for you then. We have a lot to talk about. So we got an hour and 10 minutes. Ooh, I can feel it, man. I can feel it. But Crackdown, it's one of the games I'm really interested in seeing. I want to see what the dev team has done, because I find that I like Crackdown 1 a lot. I like Crackdown 1 a lot. Crackdown 2, not so much. Not so much. But Crackdown 1, a lot. So if they can get that one, Rand was wrong about Crossout. Well, I mean, I didn't like. Look, here's the thing. Games are subjective. They're a subjective experience. I didn't like Crossout, but that doesn't mean you won't like Crossout, and that's sometimes why I do the videos. So other people will be like, hey, that's a game I might do. So yeah, Crossout. I didn't like that game, but you might like it. Hey, what's up, Obajon? I watched a few of your videos recently, man. Love your content. Thanks for dropping by the show. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Monster Hunter, I've heard from my multiple sources, it's coming to Xbox. I don't know if it's timed exclusive with Sony, but there will be a version of Monster Hunter on the Xbox. So take that for what it's worth. I mean, if you don't want to believe me until it's announced, that's perfectly fine with me. I wouldn't believe me either, but I just kind of repeat some of the things I hear. But Crackdown, Ori, Forza Motorsport, I don't really care about. Hey, Maddie, thanks for the super chat, the $5. Thanks again for a pick me up yesterday. Glad to support anything Rand is doing. Happy E3, man. Well, I hope everything's going well with you, Maddie. I know you're going through some tough times right now. Thanks for all the support that you've given me since we first met. So thank you. Thanks, Matt. Can I comment on your comment? I didn't see your comment, Ian. Hey, Josh Hale, thanks for the $5, dude. Appreciate that, man. But yeah, I'm a gamer, man. At the end of the day, I'm a gamer. Yeah, I didn't get a PlayStation until recently. And that might be honestly, I was addicted to achievements. I mean, come on, I have a million gamer score. Of course I'm addicted to that stuff. I had so much to play on my Xbox trying to get all those achievements that like I didn't have time for PlayStation. But like I'm over my addiction of achievements, honestly. If I owe you $100, you're gonna have to actually play Gears of War instead of playing Ark, Aaron. But now that I'm kind of over the achievement thing, I got more time for PlayStation now. So, one addiction's gone. Now we have another one. Now we got all these PlayStation games. I have like 30 PlayStation games. A buddy of mine game sharing with me on PlayStation. So I have like all the exclusives on PlayStation. It's like, man, I got all this great stuff to play. And I am enjoying Last of Us right now. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really interested in seeing Last of Us 2. Hopefully I can get Last of Us 1 done so I can review the game. But yeah, so Forza Motorsport 7, I don't care about motorsport, but I know people do. So I'm not gonna. It doesn't really exist to me. But in State of Decay 2, didn't play the first one. I know people like that game though. But it's the unknown. It's those other games, the other games that Microsoft have in the works that I'm interested in seeing. Whether it's Ori 2, whether it's Fable 4, whether it's a Fable Online. I mean, who knows what it could possibly be? I just want to see it, and I want to see the third party stuff. I want to see those games. I want to see Anthem. I want to see Assassin's Creed. What else? Honestly, I don't even know what other third-party games are going to be there. That's why it's so exciting, and I'm trying to stay. I don't want it like, look, you go to NeoGAF and you go on Twitter, people leak stuff. Don't get spoiled. How have you not finished Last of Us yet? I'm busy, dude. I haven't really. You can ask any of my friends. I haven't even played any Xbox games. I'm just busy. I work and stuff. I just haven't had time, man. Don't worry about it. I'll finish Last of Us. I should have a lot of time coming up soon. I'll get on it, man. Have no fear. Last of Us will be finished. How far into the future library do you think they go today? That's a good question. Phil doesn't like to show anything too far out, so maybe the farthest they go is 2018, possibly. Maybe a tease for 2019, but I don't know. I don't think it's... Oh, come on, you busy sleeping? Please. You wish I was sleeping. I am busy. I barely get on to play games anymore half the time. I don't get on till like 11 o'clock at night. Right above the Last of Us comment. Post it again so I can see it. And I will definitely answer it. When does this start again? We are about an hour and 5 minutes away from showtime. Showtime. When all the answers will be revealed, the price, the name, the look, the games. Ooh, Sneaky Membo. Thanks for the $10 tip, man. Pizza on me. Enjoy E3. I will get a pizza on you. Thanks. Thanks again, man. You don't know I'm sleeping, Heron. Come on. Get out of here. Go play Gears of War or something. Go get those achievements, because if you don't get those achievements in a week, you owe me $100. I think you'll see stuff for 2018, dude. I think you will. Cam, what is going up? Rand, what up? What sort of stuff do you think is the mix pot for watching on Mixer? I don't know, dude. I first party stuff, I would guess. First party stuff, I would guess maybe some games. I don't know. They are giving away a lot of people, and last I looked, there was like 200,000 people watching. So maybe DLC, maybe a small game. I don't know. I'm gonna be logged in on Mixer, but I'm not gonna watch it in 4K because I don't want my internet to stutter and all that stuff. So everything. I'm sure you do. There was a time. Well, you can't. All right. So here's the thing. Me and Heron made a bet. She said if she could get all the achievements in Gears, I would owe her $100. But I was like, okay, well, the time frame on the bet. There has to be a time frame on the bet. I said you have a week, and she wouldn't. So the bet's either she has as much time as possible to get the achievements. That's not a fair bet. Anybody in chat could tell you that. It's not a fair bet unless there's a time scale on it. Ran on a scale 1 to 10, how nuts would you go if Ori 2 was announced? Dude, 15. I would go crazy. I would go absolutely crazy. What do you expect from the new MSIP? I don't know. It's new. I've heard nothing about it. It's on lockdown. So if they do show no IP, it literally wouldn't know anything about it. I'm just as much in the dark as you guys. So that's why it's exciting, man. That's why it's exciting. All the games, whether it's Sony games or Nintendo games, like this is like I said before, it's Christmas for gamers. All this cool stuff, even the terrible EA conference yesterday, even that terrible EA conference, had a couple really good games to show. Need for Speed Payback looks great. A Way Out looks amazing. Like, I am excited for A Way Out and Anthem. Despite all that, right? Like, even all the other stuff they showed. Star Wars Battlefront looks cool, but I think they did it a service by showing a 20-minute match. But like those 3 games, okay, you got 3 cool looking games at that show. And I'm sure Microsoft at this show is going to have some awesome stuff to show. And then Bethesda is going to have some cool stuff to show. And then Ubisoft's going to have some awesome stuff to show. And then Sony will have some awesome stuff to show. You know, of course, there'll probably be some duds, because there always are. But I mean, that's what I love, man. I love, you know, seeing the end of the year stuff pile up. Like, oh, is Bethesda, is that new Wolfenstein game, is that coming out at the end of the year? Or Evil Within 2, or you know, the Sucker Punch's new IP and stuff. Like, that stuff is always super interesting. I mean, not every game can be great. You know, there are always going to be games that kind of are terrible, but can anyone point me in the direction of the stream for Microsoft's E3? Well, you can go to Mixer.com. I'm sure there'll be plenty of streams, whether it's from IGN or GameSpot. They're all streaming it. I don't exactly know the thing. Hey, Rand, will we see a new Banjo game? I don't think so. I think Rare is hard on Sea of Thieves, so I don't think we'll see a Banjo. It'd be cool. Would I say $4.99 is miss? Well, we'll find out. We'll see how they proposition the system and what they say about it. I don't want to say it'd be a miss and it could come with some really cool stuff. So, I don't know. We'll talk about that after the conference is over. We'll have that discussion. But for now, you know, there's no point in like speculating on the price. We'll literally find out in about an hour, and if it's justified or not. I just wanted to talk about the games because that's what I mean. I have games, and well, yeah, I got Scorpio too because I am excited for that. But the whole game stuff, man, I'm really excited. Am I expecting a delay for Sea of Thieves? Yeah, I don't think it's coming out this year. I think Sea of Thieves comes out next year. I think it comes out maybe February or March. I don't think it's coming out this year unless it's coming out soon. And when I mean soon, I mean like August. Am I streaming during the conference? No, I am not streaming during the conference. I'll be watching. I'll be taking notes, and then I will be. I'll sometime after the conference, I will go live, and we will talk about that. I'll talk about my thoughts, but no, I'm not streaming during the conference because you know what? Because here's the thing. I thought about it, but it's like people that stream during the conference, like they don't really say anything. So it's like I want to watch the conference without anybody saying anything. I want to experience it for myself without any like negative comments from someone in chat or someone who's there hosting it. Right? I want to remain what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want my opinion to be influenced anyway by somebody else's. That's why I don't do that stuff. I have a question. What do you think it'll take for developers to take chances on next generation ideas? Well, that's a deep question. They probably would have to know that it would be a success. So yeah, that's kind of my short answer. What storage do you think is in Scorpio? 1 terabyte. I think they already said that. But that's why I'm not. I'm not going to be streaming with Crap Gamer Next Gen. I will be streaming here on my own channel with my own thoughts, and stuff like that. So we are an hour from showtime. I'm going to be heading out of here. I'm going to order some pizza, thanks to one of the generous donators, tippers from the super chat. Thank you very much. And I will be back sometime after the show. I'm not sure what time yet. I'm going to watch the show, get my notes down, and we will talk about it. But I want to thank everybody for stopping by, hanging out for this 45-minute little mini hype show. I want to thank Fonz for dropping by, Heron Giggles for dropping by, Hidden Levels, Salt Bay. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. It means a lot. Your support, that you guys check out all the content that I do drop. So yeah, if you like this little hangout, as I always do, hit the like button if you want, subscribe if you haven't already, And I will see everybody probably in, I don't know, 3.5 to 4 hours or something. And then we will do this. We will have a discussion about everything at the show. It's going to be great. And maybe after like 30 minutes in, if there are other people want to join the show and give their thoughts, we'll do that. But anyways, guys, thanks for joining. I'll see everybody later.